This is BAWLER. Hello, I have prepared an important and interesting video for you. Subscribe and write in the comments what you think about it. You won't believe what Ukraine just pulled off, because the most exciting part comes at the very end. A tiny, seemingly unimportant strip of sand off the Kherson coast has just become the site of one of the war's most dramatic reversals. The Tendraspit, also known as Tendraspit Island, once under Russian occupation, has now been spectacularly liberated by Ukrainian special forces in a daring nighttime raid that showcased strategic brilliance, cutting-edge tactics, and an unshakable will to reclaim Ukrainian land. The raid, which took place on the night of July 28th and was confirmed the next morning, saw Ukraine's main Directorate of Intelligence, known as HUR, eliminate Russian personnel and key electronic warfare and radar systems without losing a single soldier. It was more than just a military operation. It was a message to Vladimir Putin that Ukraine will never back down. The video released by HUR captures the drama. Boats racing over Black Sea waters, reconnaissance drones scanning the island, explosions erupting at Russian installations, and Ukrainian commandos advancing across the beach. The climax? A soldier planting the Ukrainian flag and declaring, "Now we are here on our Ukrainian land. Ukrainians are returning and taking back what's theirs." This operation wasn't just about military might, it was powered by civilian support too. Boats used in the raid were supplied through the Boats for Her initiative, funded by donors and spearheaded by the Diana Podlyanichuk Foundation, along with Ukrainian band Antitila. One $248,000 high-speed multi-role vessel was likely used in this mission, showing just how well the Ukrainian people and their military are working in unison. The raid destroyed two key Russian systems, the Zond electronic warfare complex and the Rosa radar installation, both critical for Russian surveillance and defense in the Black Sea. Their loss means that Russia is now blind and vulnerable in that region, and their ability to defend against incoming Ukrainian threats has been severely compromised. This wasn't Ukraine's first attempt to take the Tendraspit. Previous assaults in 2024 had met with tragedy, including a failed landing that cost the lives of 20 Ukrainian special forces. But Ukraine learned, adapted, and returned stronger. A subsequent raid in August 2024 was successful in damaging Russian assets, but didn't reclaim the island. This time, Ukraine went all the way, and the timing couldn't be worse for Putin. His forces are already bogged down in a faltering summer offensive, especially around Sumy and Donbas. Now, he faces a lose-lose situation. Retake the Tendraspit by pulling troops from the front, or let Ukraine keep it and risk further Black Sea dominance. Either choice weakens Russia's position. The Tendraspit's strategic value is massive. It provided Russia with surveillance reach deep into the Black Sea, including Kherson and even up to Crimea. Now Ukraine controls it, and it could become the staging ground for even bigger operations in the future. Could this be a step toward retaking Crimea or launching flanking maneuvers in Kherson? The possibilities are growing. Even more symbolic is the way Ukraine is now turning the tide in the Black Sea. Once dominated by Russia's Black Sea fleet, Ukraine's persistent drone and missile strikes have crippled it, reportedly taking out a third of the fleet and restoring pre-war trade levels in Odessa. Putin, once confident of his maritime supremacy, has been forced to pull ships back from Crimea. The Tendraspit is more than a battlefield. It's a symbol, a sign that Ukraine's power is growing and Russia's grip is slipping. It's a stunning example of resilience, strategy, and unity. And most importantly, it shows that the impossible, retaking occupied territory, is no longer impossible at all.